Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Magic Duels Origins. So for today's Friday Night Magic deck tech and gameplay, I'm going to be going through a Golgari control deck. Now, I've been wanting to try this out for a while as I've been playing against it a fair amount while recording these episodes and practicing and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a very powerful deck, so let's have a quick run through it, and then we'll just play some games. So, start off with, we've got the 1-drop Bone Splinters, nice removal, synergise it up with a Perilous Mirror, and potentially get a 2-for-1. Especially as mostly because the Perilous Mirror, it's a nice 2-drop with that 2 damage to target creature or player. We've got the Gatecreeper Vines for the land searching, so I'm looking for. Elvish Visionary for the card draw. Shadows of the Past because it gives us the ability to scry. Only got the 1 copy in the deck, mostly because it's a fairly situational card and you don't necessarily need it. It's just nice to have the 1 copy in there for when you do. Evo Leap for sacrificing creatures. Reeve Soul for destroying those kind of initial kind of low powered creatures. Liliana, just because she's an awesome planeswalker. Flip her quite easily with the next drop, which is the Fleshbag Marauder. So a nice 3-drop, which when it enters the battlefield, each player discards a creature. Nissa for the second planeswalker in this deck, so get her up to her ultimate and you've basically won. Erebos's Titan is one of the first fatties in this deck. Not everybody plays it. I quite like it because it's fairly cheap and it's quite powerful for only 4 mana. Languish, one of the key cards in this deck, so the best sweeper in the game at the moment. Bitter Revelation for a bit of card draw. Didn't have this in at first, but realised kind of later on that you do need at least a little bit to make you competitive, especially in the late game when you're running low on cards. I quite like having the Gilt Leaf Winner in this deck. Did have the 2 maximum available, but cut this down to just the 1. It's just quite nice to remove a big creature such as like a Woodland Bellower or something like that. Got a Cruel Revival, so the main kind of hard removal in this game, and it basically, you can synergise this up quite nicely with the Fleshbag Marauder to bring it back because it's one of the few zombies in this deck. In terms of the fatties to finish off with, we've got a Copter Fed, and we've got a Guy's Revenge, so just 2 nice big heavy hitters to swing for kind of big damage at the end of the game. In terms of the mana distribution, we've got 8 Swamps, 6 Forests, the 2 Woodland Cemeteries, the 4 Golgari Guild Gates, and some Evolving Wilds to thin down the deck as well. So that's the deck, let's go play some games. Okay guys, so our first game today is against the rank 39 Rat Monkey, so this is not too bad an opening hand. I think I can keep that. Start with the Swamp. Yeah, rank 39 Rat Monkey. It's a nice name for it's not a Steam name. Oh, that's what I'm going with this. Yeah, 1 more mana, and we've got the Bitter Revelation and potential Languish if we manage to find a Black Source, which we just did. So we're in a good place here. We got our card draw, we've got our sweeper, especially as it looks like we're probably playing Thopters if we're playing Izzet, because you know Thopters are bloody everywhere at rank 40. I played them myself because, you know, they're a very powerful deck and they're very consistent in this particular version of the meta. So, mostly because we lack good sweepers, apart from Languish. And yeah, okay, so we found a Nissa as well, so let's drop the Forest. I think I'll probably play out Nissa, although, do I? Nah, I think I'll keep Nissa in hand, just because mostly there's no point playing her out unless I actually either A, need the 5th mana, or B, can actually flip her straight away. So I don't think there's really any point playing her out, especially in a deck which is likely to have something like a Fiery Impulse or a Twin Bolt, which can remove her straight away. So let's not be greedy and play out the Nissa. So far my opponent's played nothing, which is interesting to say the least. We're probably going to play Bitter Revelations this turn. Yeah, we'll play out the Swamp this turn. Swing with the Thopter, the Perilous Mirror even, sorry. The Mirror. It's a different kind of artifact. This is a Mirror artifact, not a Thopter artifact. Okay, we'll probably, like I said, we'll probably play Bitter Revelation this turn. We need 1 more mana and then we can probably then play Nissa, so I would like to keep Liliana for obvious reasons. And do we go for the Evolving Wild? I think I will actually go for the Evolving Wild. Reason being is that you can actually use it to activate Nissa quite nicely, so I mean, it was Gatecreeper Vine wasn't that important, especially as we don't actually have an Evo Leap to synergize up with it at the moment. So I've got 2 Planeswalkers in hand, which is quite nice. It's always nice to see the Planeswalkers come down fairly early. So we don't really have any way of activating Liliana at the moment. Okay, we found another Perilous Mirror, which is good. So let's drop the Golgari Guild Gate. We'll swing with the 1/1. There we go. So yeah, we'll basically want to play out our planeswalkers when we have the ability to tap them straight away. So I'll be looking to play Nissa maybe next turn. See how it goes. I want to play out the Evolving Wilds first, because that way I can always kind of tap that to flipper directly. Okay, so he's played out a Whirler Rogue, which we can't destroy with the Guiltleaf Winner, unfortunately. So maybe I don't want to play out Nissa, especially with Thopters on the board. As they're kind of a way of not getting my Planeswalker pumped up anytime soon. Okay, so we'll play out the Evolving Wilds here, I think. Now, do I drop Nissa or do I just drop Liliana? Maybe, I don't know. Guiltleaf Winner isn't that important. I could drop the. Let's drop the Elvish Visionary. Let's do that. Mostly because that will allow me to draw a card. We actually found a second language, which is pretty important, I'll be honest. So we could play out Nissa, transform her, and then potentially play out a language next turn. Or we save this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to save this. We'll just hit continue. We'll potentially play out languish on the turn coming up. We'll get the what's the one I'm looking for? I will get the Forest Transformer as well, but okay, so he's played a Thopter Spy Network, so I definitely want to clear the board next turn if possible. Don't want him drawing too many cards or getting too many Thopters from that. Okay, so yeah, he's swinging with both the Thopters, which is expected. So he gets a card draw from that. Is he going to play anything else? Be greedy? Nope, never mind. Okay, cool. We found Fleshback Marauder as well, so that basically means we could potentially play out Liliana at some point as well. So I'm tempted to do Languish. Can I play Languish and Nissa all on the same turn? I don't think I can. So maybe I just Languish this turn. And then kind of wait for him to get a bit greedy again, and then play out maybe my Planeswalker next turn. I mean, I could play out Liliana, Flipper, and then potentially Languish not Liliana, Nissa. Play out Nissa, Flipper, and then maybe take 2 damage from her this turn, and then so let's play out Nissa. We'll do it. So we're gonna get that Forest. So the reason I've left the Evolving Wilds active is for this reason, because I'm about to deploy a forest onto the battlefield. No, we'll put the swamp down. So because this is activated now. Oh, was that? I can't count. I actually can't count. I just realised that basically I only had 6 mana down. I thought I had 7. So I've just been a big old dummy and completely wasted my opportunity to transform Nissa. So yeah, that was pretty stupid of me. I thought I had the 6 mana down to flip the Evolving Wilds, but it turned out I didn't. So yeah, that was pretty stupid of me. So I wanted to be greedy here so I can actually get the most amount of value out of the Languish now. Right, that was the one misplay for this match. That was the one misplay, was not counting how much mana I actually had. Yeah, I thought I had enough down there, but I was actually 1 short to actually make use of the Evolving Wilds popping, so that was completely my own fault, and I apologise for that, guys. Okay, so he's played out the Chief of the Foundry, so we're definitely going to get a lot of value out of the Languish next turn. So he's going to swing with 2 Thopters here. Oh yeah, because obviously that one doesn't have haste, so I only take 4 damage, which is slightly better than I was expecting. So yeah, he draws a card again, which is kind of terrifying, but I'd love to be able to get rid of that Thopter Spy Network. Fortunately, I don't have any kind of... I could put Artifact Removal in this deck, but it's fairly situational, so let's pop the Languish here. What's he going to do? There's not really much he can do. he's just going to lose his entire board here, I think. And we're going to be able to deal 4 damage to his face, which is quite nice as well. Come on, mate, hurry up. We ain't got all day. Disperse. Okay, what's he dispersing? The Whirler Rogue. Interesting. So we still nuke the world, which is nice. So we deal 2 damage to you. There we go. And then, do I play out Perilous Mere or do I play out Liliana? I don't think I want to play out Liliana right now. Or can he remove it? He can't remove it instantly, so I'm thinking maybe Liliana, then Fleshbag Marauder. If we do Liliana this turn, we could do Fleshbag Marauder next turn, or he could have 2 lots of removal, so I'm thinking maybe just Perilous Mere for now. We do have the second Languish, so in case he gets really greedy here. So he's played out the Thopter Engineer, which is suddenly making the Gilt Leaf Winnower look like a much better play. And he's also played the Gear Repair Gearcrafter. Okay, interesting. So I kind of want to transform Liliana before dropping the Languish this time. So swing with the 2 artifacts. So we take 2 more damage. He gets to draw a card as well, which is kind of upsetting, but never mind. So what do we do here then? We play out the Golgari Gilgate. Now, do I do Liliana and Fleshbag Marauder, or do I do Gilt Leaf Winnower and take out the Thopter Engineer? Actually, yeah, I can actually drop Liliana with the Fleshbag Marauder, sacrifice the Perilous Mere. Works out quite well, and actually take out 2 of his creatures, so I'll sacrifice you. He's probably going to sacrifice the Gear Repair Gearcrafter, I'd assume. And then we can also nuke one of his Thopters as well. That way we can then transform Liliana. Now, do I want to do anything here? So I could return target non-legendary creature card. Converted mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield. Now, do I want to do that? So I can't actually bring back Nissa, but do I want to bring back, say, for example, a Perilous Mere? No, but neither do I really want to +1 either, because I don't really want to toss away either of these cards. So he gets a Thopter this turn, which is fine. So I'm guessing Liliana is about to take 2 damage here. Again, I want him to be greedy so I can actually make use of the Languish, really. See how this goes. Yeah, I'd prefer to have Nissa at this point rather than the Liliana, but okay, so he's played Whirler Rogue, so Languish is suddenly looking like a very good option. I think Liliana's about to die, but at least I've drawn some fire away from my face. I almost wanted to play out 1 more card before I Languish. So I'm guessing all 4 of this is going to come at Lily. Yep. Okay, 3's going to come at Lily, 1's going to come at my face, which is understandable. Come on, be greedy, play something else. So yeah, Lily dies. At least drew some fire away from my face. That's all she was there for. So I guess draw a card. This Thopter Spy Network, I absolutely hate this card. It is very, very frustrating to play against. He's just drawn so many cards. I've just not been able to kind of like whittle him down. Okay, we found a Reeve Soul, which is good. So I'm just going to swing with both of these. In theory, he shouldn't block. Okay, so he's going to block that one. And he's going to block that one. Suddenly makes my Languish slightly less valuable, but okay, he's going to play Disperse, so he's going to Disperse the Whirler Rogue. Now I could destroy that and take the 4 damage next turn and then potentially Languish, or do I just Reeve Soul that and kind of take the 4 damage maybe? And then Languish next turn when he replays the I'm going to Reef Soul you. I've got the Languish, but I think I can survive this upcoming turn if I wait it out. So he gets another Thopter, but doesn't get haste, so we go down to 5 at the moment. There's a lot of cards. It's very annoying. Yeah, we could have really done with Evo Leap a long time ago. So we take 4 damage there. So we go down to 5. Now this is where I really want him to be greedy. Like, play out a couple of key cards and really screw yourself over would be nice. So he's play out another mana. Come on, play out 2 or 3 cards here. Make my Languish valuable. Because I'm trying to make him think, because I played out Reef Soul, maybe I don't have the other Languish in my hand, but I actually do. Okay, so he's played out the Whirler Rogue, which is what I was expecting. So lots of Thopters to eat. Okay, so he's not played out anything else, which basically he's suspecting a Languish. We do have the Evo Leap though, which is good, so I can play you out. Potentially sacrifice these 2. Then, yeah, could sacrifice these 2, play Languish, sacrifice these 2 creatures, so will that work? Yeah, that will work. So we're going to sacrifice you. What's he got? What's he going to play? And then we're just going to sacrifice my zombie as well, as everything's about to be nuked regardless. So we get an elf. And he's got calculated dismissal. Okay, that was a bit annoying. That wouldn't have worked anyway. Oh god, yeah, this is a loss. That's really frustrating. That calculated dismissal there. 1 mana short of being able. Well, I already played out the Evo Leap, so it didn't really matter. So that's a loss. So I'll see you guys for a second game, I think. Okay, guys. So for game number 2, we're playing Let It Be 2010, a rank 34. Okay, so we definitely can't keep that hand, whereas that one we can definitely keep. We'll play out the Evolving Wilds to start off with, I think. Thin down the deck. So yeah, Let It Be 0-10. Oh, Thopters are just so frustrating. You can just see, like, even with Languish, it's still a crapshoot whether or not you can actually beat them. It just depends on how lucky you've got them. So we're going to grab the Forest, I think, here. There we go. So yeah, I just feel like I got really unlucky there. Okay, we'll play out the Swamp and the Elvish Visionary. We do have the Evo Leap as well, which is quite nice. And we've managed to find a Gilt Leaf Winnower. So we've got blue, so we could be playing Thopters again, which is annoying, but hey-ho. Played Hinterland Harbour, so we're playing Simic Tempo, potentially. Which is slightly preferable over Thopters, in my opinion. Just slightly. I know what this deck can do. I know what both those decks can do. I haven't played them both myself. Okay, I'll play out the Woodland Cemetery. We'll play out an Evo Leap, I think. And he's playing out Telling Time. That's fine by me. You can dig... Unless he's playing Sultai Mill. Telling Time implies more Sultai Mill or Simic Mill rather than Tempo. This could be interesting. So if we're playing Mill, this could be a kind of like a control battle, although the Liliana should be fairly useful in that regard because I can force him to discard his own cards potentially at some point. I would like the what's it called? Fleshback Marauder to activate Liliana. Okay, we've got Guardian of Meletis, so this is definitely Sultai Mill, I think. Almost certainly. I think we'll play out the Woodland Cemetery. We'll also play out a Gatecreeper Vine. Now, I'm going to kill this with the Gilt Leaf Winnower next turn, which is why I'm not playing out Liliana. But let's grab... don't know... Swamp, just to be on the safe side. I think saying that Forest would have been better there, but never mind. I mean, I could Reef Soul that, but I'd rather Gilt Leaf Winnower it, in my opinion. So we're just going to skip attack there. It's not going to do anything. What's this one do again? It's just a 0-6 defender, so basically I just can't swing through with my Elvish Visionary. And he's reading the bones, so yeah, this is definitely Sultai Mill. almost certainly Sultai Mill. It's an interesting take on Sultai Mill, but it's Sultai Mill all the same, because I don't think I played Read the Bones in my particular version. I do have, what's it called? Evo Leap coming down there. Just getting that black mana down. Okay, so we're just going to drop the swamp here. Should have really gone for that forest with that Gatecreeper Vine, but hey ho. So we can destroy the 0/6. Get a creature down at the same time. So it's all about, we're getting the value there. If I just resold it, not really much value, but if we get a 4/3 and destroy a creature, bonus points. So I'm thinking Liliana next turn, and I can potentially then sacrifice one of these two creatures to actually activate her. Okay, he's played the Languish. Interesting. So, yeah, maybe we won't be playing Liliana just now. Or do we? Actually, no, I can play Liliana now. So I can play Gatecreeper Vine, and I can play Liliana. And also leave open an Evo Leap as well. So we'll grab the Forest this time. Make sure we grab the right mana. Make sure we leave open a green source for sacrificing the Gatecreeper Vine, just in case, you know, he has another Languish. See what he does. Because I'm suspecting this is Sultai Mill now. This, so he's reading the bones. He's still digging for that Sphinx's tutelage, clearly. The Languish is a big giveaway. Doesn't seem like a fog like mill. It just seems like Sultai Mill sans fog. So it's like, it's not the turbo fog variation. And he's Reeve-Souling. So what's he Reeve-Souling? I'm guessing Liliana. So we're going to Evo Leap U, which I'm guessing transforms a Liliana. There we go. So that's Brucey bonus there. We get the creature, we get the Liliana Planeswalker, and we even find a Fleshback Marauder as well. So, you know, all in all, I think that was fairly successful. That was basically what I was expecting him to do, which is why I wanted to ensure that I had that green mana left open, sacrifice the Gatecreeper Vine, and then give myself the Liliana as well. So we want to keep these, like, this mana open, and he's been, and he's actually been replaced by the AI. Of course he has. Okay, we managed to find ourselves a Bitter Revelation, which is pretty sweet. So we're going to swing with the zombie. Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I think my big mistake in the first game was actually misplaying that Nissa. So we're going to deploy, get rid of the swamp, I think. Yeah. And the AI's got rid of an Elvish Visionary. Okay, so I think we'll then also play out Bitter Revelation. We'll draw a couple of cards, which is nice for... so we'll grab the Elvish Visionary, and we'll grab the Cruel Revival. There we go, and then we'll just roll on. Okay, so he's played Possessed Scab, so he's going to bring back Languish, maybe? Yep, brought back Languish. Of course, the AI was bringing that back. Doesn't really bother me too much. We've been managed to find another Evo Leap, but I think we're just going to Reeve-Soul you. Yeah, we just Reeve-Soul the 3/2 this time. Then swing with the 2/2. There we go. We'll +1 Lily. Oh, +2 Lily, sorry. So we'll grab the Forest. He's got rid of the Gatecreeper Vine, and we'll think we'll just leave it there for now. Knowing that he's got a Languish in hand, I don't want to overplay the board until he's potentially already played it. And we've got Possessed Scab that's come down. So he's going to bring back Reeve-Soul. Okay, interesting. So let's play Fleshback Marauder this turn. I'll probably get rid of the Fleshback Marauder, to be fair. Swing with the 2/2. See, I'm just trying to make Languish as unprofitable as possible for the AI here. And then I think we shall get rid of the Evo Leap here, as we've already got one in play. There we go. So we can actually -8 Liliana next turn, and actually still keep her around, which is pretty sweet. So the AI still has done nothing. There Okay, so we've even got a forest to... So what we're going to do is, whenever a creature dies, return it to battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next end step. So we're just going to give... I'm going to grab Liliana's emblem, swing for the face. So basically, even if you were to languish anything now, it's just going to come back because of Liliana's emblem. So I don't really care about playing this out now. Languish all you like. We'll play out another Elvish Visionary. Why the hell not? Okay, so we actually can't +1 Liliana. I didn't realise that. You can't actually +1 Liliana anymore. Fair enough. Did not know that. Okay, so we just roll on. Probably expecting the languish now. Maybe languish? Possibly. Doesn't really matter. It's okay, so my opponent's done nothing. Okay, we've got another bit of revelation, so we'll just swing, bit of revelation, draw some cards. Okay, he's done the old Hydra Lash, so everything gets -2/0. So no damage goes through. Let's play a Swamp and a bit of revelation. We'll keep the Perilous Mere and we shall keep the Reeve Soul. Yeah. Millstone. I don't know what that achievement is, but we'll see what it is in a second. Okay, so he's Reeve Souling something. So let's just sacrifice it. So what we're going to draw something good. Fleshback Marauder. Very nice. So his Reeve Soul fizzles. Do we actually get to bring it back even tokens? No, tokens apparently don't count. Not the end of the world. I was kind of expecting it, but yeah. Oh yeah, wait, she can start +1ing Liliana again. Did not realise that. Whoops-a-daisy, I'd played out those mana for absolutely no reason then. And he's fogging. Okay, so he did have fog in there. Fair enough. So we may as well +1 Liliana. We'll, I don't know, get rid of a Reeve Soul. There we go. Just in case we need the loyalty for any reason. At this point, I know I'm going to win. It's just a matter of time. So there's the languish. So all of these come back, which is pretty sweet. So that's 3 creatures to come back at an end step, thanks to the emblem. So I think at the end, at his end step, they all come back. Boom! And I get to draw cards from them as well, which is kind of hilarious. Okay, look at that. We get a language of our own, and we get the Perilous Mere back. Achievement unlocked, Necromancy, very nice. So we just swing with all of these. If it goes through, I'll just sacrifice the Perilous Mere and deal the last 2 damage to my opponent's face. Which we did, so I'm just going to sacrifice you. Kill you now. And that'll be the end of the episode for now. Okay, guys. So at least we go back up to rank 40, which is quite nice. So what's the Millstone achievement? So put 2 creature cards from your library into your graveyard in a single turn. Okay, fair enough. And then return the 3 creatures from the graveyard to the battlefield in a single end step. Okay, so that is the end of the episode for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.